49er offense set to get this drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in this wild card game.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy now to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Ritter will set up to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. But they will not be able to capitalize as time is run out here on the first half of play. two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Purdy. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And just shutting him off there. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Niners take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Ritter. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a first down.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
3rd and long.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Ritter. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Williams is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd and goal, Ritter with it. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter. That has them an extra point away from tying things up.
And partner, this is pretty much what they envisioned when they were sitting there in the locker room thinking about getting things going to start here in the 3rd quarter. Getting out there, a field goal would have been fine. But going ahead and scoring here, an extra point away from tying things up, that's exactly how they drew it up on the board.
Joshua 30 to kick off for
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. And this is going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw, Ritter. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. 1st and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on 1st down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turned the ball over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Back to throw, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Finding space at the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 54 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. But now he appears to be in some pain. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Purdy. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a first carry for their fullback. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. Purdy going to give it to Garindo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Isaac Garindo, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Rams 28. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Their season, to be frank, it's on the line right now in this wild card matchup. And obviously points are a must here as they begin 1st and 10. So the completion gets them just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Right side, he finds his receiver, Horton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Ritter fires quickly out wide. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Complete to Terrence Ferguson. It's a gain of 9.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and a yard. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Ritter. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down. Now, how about this? They'll change it at the line. Browns will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Here's Ritter. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. The 4th down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. They've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. There he goes again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the 49ers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's 1st and 10. Now Ritter. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. They nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Call it a gain of 11 yards, and that should just about do it. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give running left now, Garindo. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now it looks like he'll throw here. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he will have a Niners 1st down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw.
That is caught inside the 5.
And he will be taken down. No timeouts remaining defensively. And that should just about do it.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Rams 28. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Our final shot now for Ritter.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.